From the beautiful campus of Casper College, it's the T-Birds Coaches Show, bringing you game breakdowns, expert analysis, and exclusive interviews. Here's your host, Tom Myler.
T-Bird fans, and welcome to another episode of our fantastic Coaches Show. Joining us in the studio once again, Coach Andrew Sharp. We always enjoy having you here. We do like talking volleyball.
That's good.
I mean, I imagine you like talking volleyball.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, you know what? We're going to talk about volleyball. I mean, is there another topic we want to talk about today?
No.
We could talk about, the weather, or I don't know, what did you have for breakfast?
I didn't have breakfast, so.
Man. You're just not a breakfast kind of gal, are you?
I'm not.
Are you more of a dinner, lunch, dessert?
I'm probably more like just 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, good to go.
Huh. Well, I'm a breakfast kind of guy.
I could see that. Yeah. That's okay.
Breakfast is good. Give me a nice little, some bacon and eggs. I'll definitely pound that one.
You make it?
Of course.
Okay.
At my house, I'm the one that cooks. So,
okay.
Volleyball. Oh, I guess we should talk about volleyball since we're here to talk about volleyball with the head volleyball coach. So, a little bit of a tough weekend. I watched a few of them, and there was moments of greatness. Very tough teams you played. All about in the top. So 3 in the top 15. That's number 5. You were playing some very tough competition, so we were able to really kind of see where the team's at. And I still feel like you've got a really great team, but there's something that just is kind of holding it back from really going more.
Well, I think we're right there, but at the same time, I'll be honest, I think the Texas teams that we play have just a different mentality of, I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut your throat.
Okay.
Those types of athletes. And I think we have the type of athletes that are going to work hard, give it their all, but they're not like killer instinct. But we were right there. We just have to find and believe that we can finish when it needs to be tight. So.
And I think that even going back to the Colby game, so like 2 weeks ago now, that first set against Colby, it was kind of rough. And then all of a sudden they come back and they play really well. And it's just like, well, is it a mentality thing of like, oh no, they're ranked, they're supposed to be really good. What are we supposed to do? It's like, well, get that out of your mind. They're just another team. Play against them. Do you kind of see that, or what is it you're seeing?
Well, I think this last weekend we started off strong, and then we kind of just every set, I think like the first set of every match we were 25-23, and then the second one, like Minnie, we were close, and then we had an injury that kind of threw everything into a loop. Odessa, I think we were tight to them at the first set, then we were tight for a while, and then they kind of just pushed a little bit on us. And I just think when people push a little bit, we were used to at the first tournament that we could fight back. Mm-hmm. And we told them that you can't do that against these teams. So if you give them a little bit too much, then it's going to be a lot harder. But we still fought, and we still came back to a point, but it was just too big to get back to that. So I think they just need to learn that they can fight with them and compete with them, and just every single time. And we'll see what happens. So we played a strong one again this week, so we'll see.
That's right. Because I think it was Nimi, you go to 5.
Went 5.
And then Frank Phillips,
went
I think 4. And then
3. But again, Barton, was ranked 5, and we lost 25-23 in the first set. So I feel like we're right there, and then the second and third against Barton, we just kind of had some mental lapses in some serve receives. So if we can fix those little twigs, we're right there. Because again, I thought we blocked well against them. We attacked well. It was just a little bit of our first ball contact.
Yeah. Is it maybe a little of that inexperience? You do have a pretty young team.
Oh, yeah.
Is it maybe a little bit of that contributing to that?
I think so, just because, again, we don't have a lot of, the sophomore out there that, hey, this is what we can do and push. And so, everybody's new. And so we might at a time just have all freshmen out there at one time. So And again, it's just that killer instinct we just don't have that right now. We just have people that, will compete against you, but we're not going to slice your throat. So I got to work on that part a little bit.
Moments of greatness, still lots to work on. At least are these things that are happening, things we can work on.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is we're playing those tough teams. We can compete with them. We see that. And so hopefully we don't get discouraged. We just keep fighting, and hopefully that'll push us through our conference play. So we'll see.
Because, this weekend, yes, you went 0-4, whatever. But I don't think it's a reason to be discouraged. You saw those moments, and you saw how they can compete. Obviously not killer instinct.
Right.
No slicing of throats.
Yep.
But they can compete with these tough teams. They need to be more consistent, I guess might be the word.
Yep.
Consistent.
I think because we do that in sets, and then we just have to carry that on. The longer it goes, we need to continue to do that. So I think, again, we see that we can compete with them, and then it's just a little bit too late to do that. So hopefully we can just kind of maintain it every single time and learn from it. But again, we'll see how we adjust and how we bounce back this week. Because again, we play some ranked teams, but that's okay. That's what's going to make us better.
Absolutely. So you've mentioned now a couple times this weekend. Well, who do we got this weekend?
So again, we open up with NJC on Thursday night. They're ranked. They're big. We played them a little bit in the scrimmage. That's going to be a big challenge because they are at home and they play very well at home. And I know they're going to be ranked. They play some tough competition this last week. The polls don't come out till a little bit later today, so I'm sure they'll be ranked up there. And then we turn around on Friday. We play Colby again, and then we play Iowa Western, and then we play New Mexico Junior College on Saturday.
I know they were kind of receiving votes for
they
number
were.
20 there.
Yep.
So another, like you said, another tough team. Yeah, NJC. I know 2 years ago they won the region.
Well, they won it the last 5, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was right to think that because I thought they won it last year.
Yeah.
And they're usually up there. I think they've dropped, but at one point they were in top 5.
Yeah.
So the polls definitely give them a respect because they are a tough team.
Sure. They're big. Both of their oppos are 6'7" and 6'4".
Holy
so
smokes. Okay.
So yeah, we just have to, and then they have a great middle, and they're great outside. So I think their outside could be a very good All-American later on. And so, we got our hands full, especially playing at their place because their crowd is very loud and let us know that they're there.
I tell you what, Coach, when you schedule your games, you do not shy away from putting your players in not necessarily advantageous positions, but you expect, hey, there's going to be adversity. You got to figure out how to get over it.
Well, that's the thing. We could play a schedule where, our record is 20-2, but then when it gets into our region, and then if we win our region, then you go to the national tournament and you're going to get slossed. And I don't want to do that because, these are the teams that you are going to see at the national tournament because they're going to win their region. And so that way you can show these kids that, hey, this is who we competed with. This is who you're going to see. This is where we need to be. So I just feel like that's the schedule to do, and hopefully they don't get discouraged with it.
Right. So for your team, what are you going to have them focus on and prepare them for this weekend?
We've been working on a little bit in practice, just about a little bit of mental toughness when it gets to a certain point where we have to push even harder. I feel like we really go really well, and then we kind of just have a little lapse, and then we fight again. So we're going to try to fix that little middle in there, and that's what we're focusing on.
And how do you replicate that in practice? Do you say, hey, you got to get this serve, otherwise we're running laps?
No, we put them in game-like scenarios.
Okay.
And so, it's, we put one team at, 22 and you're at 21 or 20. So we just put them in the game-like scenario and tell them that, this is where we got stuck at. So.
Yeah, because there was, I can't remember which game it was, because I think we were even leading, and then they came back and ended up winning it. No, what game was it?
That was Barton, because we were leading against Barton, and they came back and won the first set.
Yeah, because it might have even been maybe Nimmy or Frank Phillips where we'd won one, and they were leading 24-23, and I thought we got the point, and so I thought it was tied 24.
We missed a serve.
And then, because I thought we got the point, but maybe not. It was hard to tell sometimes on that camera because they didn't have the bottom half.
Yep.
And so then it's like, well, why'd they get 25? But it's just, I agree.
We're right there.
You're right there. And so, like I said, I'm not upset for sure. Granted, who cares what I think? I'm just here to talk to you about volleyball. But our fans definitely are cheering on, and they love that you have one and you continue to improve.
Again, I was upset that we lost, but I wasn't upset with what we were doing on the court. That's athletics for you. You should, if you're not upset about losing, then why play it? So,
point.
Why keep score? So, but yeah, and I think they were disappointed too. But at the same time, they talked about when we were in a group of what we felt, and which was good of the things that I heard. So. It's good things that I'm hearing from them, and it's not disappointment in that area. So,
well, that's great to hear because I like this team this year. I think it's gonna go places. You're in a little bit of a rough patch, and that could just be we talked about the inexperience. I mean, we've got an injury that's gonna impact things, but it's in the middle of the season. You still got. I mean, you're. What, 20
well,
games?
We got this. We have this tournament, and then we are done with tournaments. So. We've been on the road for quite a while, and so that last trip was a little brutal. So
how long of the drive was that?
Well, it was 14, but our air conditioning broke. So
oh no!
So it was just a little rough, but it was okay. And again, the girls handled it very well. So they are very adaptable, and that's what I really like about this group. So they came in yesterday, was ready to work, and we still had a little fun. And then we really focused. So we're going to focus again today and tomorrow, and then then we'll see what happens.
Right. So you mentioned a little bit. So this is your last tournament this weekend. Mm-hmm. Is it then conference play,
no,
or do you just have a couple other?
Then we have 1 week. I didn't schedule a tournament. I could have, but I felt like got to give their legs a little bit and their mental a break. So we do have one match next Saturday against Miles City. We travel there because they came down to us, and so we're giving them a return trip. And then we start our region the 26th and 27th, which is home for us, but they're going to be 2 tough ones.
Naturally.
Well, of course.
Yeah, Region 9 is definitely not a pushover when it comes to volleyball.
Not. And so we just want to give them that week before our regional play starts, so just to calm it down just a little bit, to give them the mental state as well, because they've been going. So
absolutely, yeah. Every weekend, 4 games.
Yeah,
it definitely takes a toll. So
it does.
I mean, I always knew you were a good coach, Angel.
Well,
so I mean, that right there just really shows, hey, you know what you're doing. So
we'll see. I mean, they're a good bunch, and they're not going to complain or anything, and they'll always work hard. So that's what I really like about this group, and they're fun to be around.
Awesome. Well, we're excited for you, Coach. We're looking forward to seeing how things go this weekend. Our fans are definitely excited to have you back in the Swede because, I mean, we definitely love to watch you here.
It was, and I appreciate everyone coming out on Tuesday. That was a good turnout for us against Western Nebraska. So we haven't beat them at home since 2003. So
whoa.
Yeah, at home. So that was nice.
Well, I guess that's a great way to end this. So thanks, Coach, for coming on. And as always, folks, we will see you next time.